Native to the rocks along the south coast of England, these tiny ants are at the center of a biological debate. Do they represent the first known example of teaching in a non-human animal? When foraging for food, they engage in a practice called tandem running. A leader ant guides a follower over terrain, darting back and forth to help the follower memorize landmarks. Now, this process relies on bidirectional feedback. The leader pauses and will only proceed to the next step once the follower gets its bearings and taps the leader with its antennae. Adjusting the pace to match the pupil's readiness sets this interaction apart from a simple herd following a pack leader. To test if this qualifies as actual education, researcher Nigel Franks measured the biological cost of the behavior, focusing specifically on the time penalty placed on the guiding ant. This chart compares the transit time of a solitary leader against a tandem run. A solo ant reaches food 4 times faster if not hampered by a follower. Franks argues this deliberate sacrifice of efficiency defines a teacher. Because the leader knowingly accepts a severe handicap to guide its pupil, the researchers concluded the behavior satisfies the scientific definition of education. Psychologist Mark Hauser pushed back. He noted animals frequently transfer information at a cost to themselves. An animal sounding an alarm call draws a predator's attention to save the group, but biologists do not classify that as teaching. Zoologist Tim Caro observed similar dynamics in cheetahs. Mothers trip a gazelle and let their cubs finish it off. She facilitates learning without active instruction. Likewise, birds are observed locating insects with sticks simply by watching other birds. They acquire the skill entirely through observation, requiring no active teacher. While animals frequently create learning opportunities or share vital data at a cost, psychologists require a much deeper cognitive threshold to classify an act as true teaching. That threshold involves the theory of mind. To be a true teacher, you must be consciously aware that your student does not know something. Psychologist Bennett Galef warned that ants are unlikely to possess this understanding. The leader is likely following a hardwired instinctive routine to proceed only when tapped on the abdomen, rather than actually understanding the follower's ignorance. The value of shared information in social groups can drive the evolution of teaching mechanisms in animals with tiny brains, but scientists must be careful not to mistake visually similar behavior for a human-like cognitive system. This video is brought to you by the IELTS FOCUS English Center. Contact them at 084-770-5973 to start your learning journey today.